Oh my gosh. That was so stressful. But I did it. I beat Bullseye. The game's done. Okay.
Have we defeated Bullseye?
It's probably something else. I mean, at least plot-wise. I don't think we're fighting him any more than that. That was an absurdly long fight.
Bullsey's vitality is gone. He can fight no more.
I've been defeated by the Julian army. I amassed an army for 1,000 years, yet it has been defeated.
I'm not the one who wanted this battle. I only did this to protect the world.
Silence, Vandal. You scum. Anyway.
You don't know how naive to believe the loss of vitality would mean the end of life for a Vandal. My descendants, the inferior Vandals, face the threat of death just like humans, but there's no such limit for a true Vandal.
The loss of vitality doesn't mean the end of a Vandal?
Don't think about it, Innovator. Why didn't your ancestor destroy me when he defeated me 1,000 years ago?
I never really thought about it.
Because the only way he could contain me was to seal me with light. Bosom's power's returning, even after being defeated. How is that? I'm absorbing dark energy, the source of life for Vandals. With so much within reach, you can expect another battle shortly.
Gracia, Julian, what do we do? If we allow him to continue, Bullseye will regenerate. What he just said, let's seal him with light.
With the sacred stones of light, the stones crafted by the Creator, you can seal me just like 1,000 years ago. That is, if you had the stones.
That must have been the book. What are the sacred stones of light?
If you don't know of the sacred stones, then I don't suppose you possess any.
Huh? Oh. Oh. The crystals we saw in Lookover Tower and in Oral Village which emit the force of light.
Correct. Because of them, I am unable to leave this temple. A vast amount of sacred stones were assembled to seal me all those years ago. There aren't many of them left in this world.
What happened to the stones that were used for the sealing?
During these last 1,000 years, my followers and I nullified them with the power of darkness.
Then those gems scattered on the ground, those are the remains of the nullified sacred stones of light. Did Fire Emblem Sacred Stones rip off this game? Ancient demon sealed away with sacred stones, and he even looks like the demon. Huh? Okay, anyway.
You are bright. No sacred stones remain that are powerful enough to seal me.
I don't know how true that is, but I mean, that's a weird coincidence.
Then why didn't my ancestor want me to carry out the legendary expedition and expect I could end this war? If you can't be sealed, what was the purpose of my quest?
The Staff of Besem.
What?
We forgot one very important thing. Wasn't that what Golm said before? The Staff of Besem and Gracia?
Golm told you that? Why are you so meddlesome, Golm?
Yes, the Staff of Besem. I can use the Staff of Besem to...
Innovator, I don't think you understand. If you use the Staff of Besem on me, I may be vanquished, but so will you.
Oh, I had a feeling something like this was gonna happen.
Everything comes with a price. There's no other choice, is there?
Even so, That was not the path your ancestor chose.
My ancestor sealed you to buy time to find another way to vanquish you.
And you can do the same!
My ancestor must have understood the sealing bosom wouldn't be enough to end the war.
Aren't you afraid? You?
I think you're the one who's afraid.
Of course I'm afraid, but I believe in my ancestors and intend to follow their will.
Oh my gosh. Gracia!
Oh, Vandal, foe of this world! Vanish with me under this staff!
Gracia! Oh gosh. I don't hear anything. That probably means the battle is over. It didn't sound like anyone was here. It turns out everybody is here. Is everyone alright? Oh gosh. Medion, Symbios, welcome. Isabella, please, wake up!
Big brother.
Are you alright?
Oh, Lord Symbios, why am I...
Oh gosh. Gracia. Surprised to see us, Julian? Medion and Symbios, your concern for us must have brought you here. No duh! As we finished our battles, we made our way to the temple. The stairs were still active. Oh no. Oh! Gracia! Benetram, what happened to Gracia? Bosom couldn't be destroyed by normal means, so Gracia used the Staff of Besom. That triggered an explosion between the force of light and the force of darkness. He was very aware of the risk. Is that Bosom? Bosom didn't survive the explosion caused by the collision of the forces of light and dark power. The Vandal has been vanquished. Oh my gosh, he's just like a thing on the wall now. That collision of light and dark must have been unimaginable. Huh?
Bosom. What happened to Bosom? Bosom is no more. The forces of light have prevailed. I can't get up. It seems I'm injured worse than I thought. Don't move! Don't strain yourself! I'm sure I'll return to normal after receiving a blessing from the staff.
Oh?
Huh? That's strange. The staff... I will try again. It's no use. I can't draw the power of the staff, nor my own.
Could this mean... Is the risk Bosom mentioned about the collision of light and dark forces? That must be it. If my hypothesis is right, Gracia has lost his powers. Are you saying the innovative powers in Gracia are gone? How is that, King Benetram? How did he lose his innovator powers? Vandals and innovators represent the extremes of dark and light power. They are also beings that continue to exist even when losing their vitality. Neutralization seems to be the only way to eliminate their existences. In order to eliminate the powerful dark force, its opposing power, the force of light, is needed to neutralize it. Thus both forces lose their attributes.
So the light force of an innovator is used to neutralize the dark force of a vandal.
This all... Okay.
What will happen to Gracia?
After the powers collided, Gracia's powers of light were neutralized. I guess that means he became an ordinary boy. An ordinary boy who saved the world from darkness.
That's a cruel fate. He had such great power, and now it's all gone? Changing from an innovator to an ordinary being is going to be very hard on him.
But he's alive? Okay.
My powers are gone. I've become an ordinary boy.
Julian. Huh? Oh. Jane.
Is Lord Bolzum gone? That is what's left of Lord Bolzum?
Yeah. I'm afraid so.
He was fearsome, but for some reason, he was very kind to me.
Well, until, sacrificed everyone you knew and loved, so I mean, but...
Everyone is gone. There is nothing left for me. What should I do now? Julian, can you answer me that? What do I have to live for now?
I don't know. I mean, you could come join us. Have a nice little merry party. Ah, there's the boat. Alright, finally, it's time for us to leave and go back to our own countries.
So many things have happened since the peace conference in Saraband. Not only did we fight many battles, but we also met many people, and now we must part with them forever.
Oh.
Zero, when you leave the Median Army, what's your plan for the future? I don't know, but after the Median Army forced our way through the Emperor's position to join the legendary expedition, I don't think we will be going back to the Empire anytime soon. That's right. Since the Median Army will be staying in Espinia for a while, you'll have time to think about it.
Julian has decided to remain here.
Jane doesn't want to go south. North of Bolzum Temple, there's a place called Sorrow. She decided to go to a Bolzum sect village there. Jane is all alone, and Julian can't leave her like that, so he's decided to go with her.
Oh, okay.
His rare ability and charisma are going to be buried in the snow of this northern continent from now on.
Hey, Synthesis, you guys sure know how to live it up. Since everyone is taking the ship to Bersal, the flagship is overloaded. Some of us are working hard to prepare the ship for the journey. I'm sorry, Synthesis. We went out for some fresh air and I guess we got carried away. Forgive us for keeping you waiting, Synthesis. And the others waiting. Synthesis and the others can take a break now. Leave the rest of the work to us.
Oh.
Oh, Princess Isabella, I wasn't speaking that way to you. Darn, sometimes I should just keep my mouth shut. After enduring such a cruel war, you'd think she would have grown up a bit, but Synthesis is still Synthesis.
The ship is well prepared.
Oh, is everyone gonna get a chance to talk? Oh boy.
We have fine weather to travel by ship today. We should reach Elbasum with no problems. But what awaits us in the Holy Land of Elbasum is the reconstruction of the Elbasum faith.
David, I will support Gracia, no matter what. Your help will be needed.
Is it true Gracia can't regain his power? This must be kept secret from the Emperor.
Yeah, if you find out, I mean... We have too many problems to solve. Maybe we should just stay here. I'll be back. Okay. Okay. It looks like we're good. Okay.
We have too many problems to solve. Maybe we should just stay here with Julian.
Of course we'd have a problem like that during the finale. Okay.
You shouldn't imply his motivation is avoiding problems. He chose to stay here to seek new meaning for his life.
After battling Balsam, he knows how difficult it is to vanquish a true Vandal.
Vandals can't be killed by physical damage. Now that he understands this, he realizes his goal of revenge against Golem is impossible.
Yeah, you got... That's the problem. When you make someone a silent protagonist, you have to have everyone else explain the motivations. Like, I mean, Camelot does this quite a bit, but yeah. Anyway.
I don't understand Golem. Why did he help us defeat Balsam?
He's certainly a mysterious being.
Now that you mention it, maybe his goal was to vanquish the Vandal's natural enemy, the Innovator from this world. What? What makes you say that, David? Did you discover some evidence of this?
Are you ready to set sail?
Wait. Vanquish the Innovator. Okay.
Julian and the others are bidding farewell to Keeper. We will depart soon. Everyone get ready.
Huh. Okay.
It is time for us to leave. Thanks for your help, Keeper. So you are leaving. It will be quite lonely here without you. Being interested in archaeology, it's difficult for me to leave Remotest, but I'll be sure to return here soon. Balsam's presence in Remotest has been eliminated. Keeper, your task is very important. It will be difficult. Next time you can visit us and we will show you the southern region. You're welcome anytime.
Huh.
Thank you very much. I will be delighted to visit you.
Julian, are you sure you want to go to Sorrow?
It wouldn't be bad in early winter, but heading north to Sorrow in the middle of such a harsh winter will be dangerous. Lord Symbios, I think I understand how Julian feels.
Your face, man.
Living on the battlefield all these years, Julian probably felt lonely all the time. Jane is special to him.
Oh, okay. So yeah, they are going this route.
Julian lost his father as
God dang it, Gabe. Okay.
This may be the first time he has experienced love. It's good he wants to nurture his this relationship. Oh my gosh, you guys.
Alright.
Even if our paths part for now, we will meet again, won't we?
Yeah. Maybe one day.
Good, since you promised to return to us, I won't try to talk you out of it. You have been traveling your entire life. Your closest friend is loneliness itself, isn't it? But Julian, it's different now. During this battle, you have earned friends that understand you. True friends that are not just people that tend to each other's wounds, but people you can stake your life upon in battle.
I kinda low-key wish they just made it for this ending. That Julian just stopped being a silent protag. Like, just this once. But whatever.
That's what Conrad always said. You have friends such as these.
Oh, Conrad.
Don't forget that. You are always welcome to return to us. It's time for us to return to the southern region. Alright. Farewell, legendary expedition. Farewell, shining force.
I bet that line holds multiple meanings now.
Julian, I'll never forget you. You were a brave warrior.
Yeah. And you're a cool kid, Gracia.
Live a normal life, kiddo.
Oh man, I'm actually getting kind of emotional. Oh. They've left, Julian. Your journey to sorrow awaits. You'll need to prepare for the difficult journey. Oh. Oh, it's only me. Okay. Around the time of my childhood, a mercenary set out for Sorrow, a place of extreme cold. He was a swordsman by the name of Arthur who was attempting to escape the troubles of the world. Oh, Arthur! I heard Jane's mother found happiness in her later years. A mercenary from the southeast, her sadness of being separated from Jane. He's said to still be living in sorrow. Aww. Oh, so I get to go meet my now, not my actual dad, but my philosophical, oh, it's empty. Oh, what about my base? Did they leave? I mean, I think they left too. Alright. It's just me now. Okay, I'm gonna take the time real quick to actually explore. I want to see what's around before we end all of this off. Oh man, Arthur's here. Oh, okay. But yeah, let's actually explore around a bit. You've successfully subdued Bolzum, and we've now been freed from those embodiments of evil, the Vandals. Thank you. It's no problem, man.
The Vandal Bolzum has been defeated. 2 of the 3 Dark Priests are gone. We have no one to fear now. Your friends have all boarded the battleship and are returning to their homeland. Why did you stay behind? I see you've taken a liking to remotists and want to settle here.
Well, not quite.
The Sharon, my cute granddaughter, fought for Bolzum and met her end at Bolzum Temple. I figured as much.
I'm sorry. Hey, I mean, I guess it had to happen.
People of the Bolzum sect lost the thing they rely on and are now lost. Should we encourage them to follow Elbasum?
I mean, yeah, I guess.
Bolzum's gone, so you can take off that eerie mask now.
Oh, man. This game has been an adventure, guys. I'm just gonna say that right now. I want to talk to some of the people in the town, but I feel I probably shouldn't talk to everyone. Hello. Ah, man, Bolzum. Aw, man! Bolzum was defeated. He was supposed to be the strongest ultimate god, too. Now who am I supposed to believe in? Aw, man! Okay.
Do you think Bolzum's followers believe he has truly perished? You can't fool us. Even if others believe you, I'm not taking this mask off.
I'm just happy Jane is alive. You, the 4 High Priests, the Dark Priests, and even Bolzum himself. You defeated them all?
Alright, well... I'll save and then I'll kind of read everyone's dialogue kind of like on my own time, but I feel I need to get this going. But... oh man, this is some... oh, it gives me right in the feels. Okay. Alright, so...
I see. Jane and the mercenary. It now seems as if Jane, who has been so unhappy, will finally find happiness.
Oh, I can't even. Okay. Well, I'll just worry about it later. Okay? Anyways, we gotta go.
Jane must go to Sorrow so she can heal the mental wound she suffered in this battle. When Jane's mother was taken away, she was sent to Sorrow and spent her last days there.
Okay, well... are you ready, Jane?
Jillian, you really stayed. I thought you were only trying to comfort me when you said you'd go to Sorrow with me. The journey will be hard. Are you ready?
Yeah.
I see. Your preparations are complete, and you're ready for your journey with Jane. Sorrow is north of the mountain range. It's where the Bolzum sect trains monks. The environment is really tough up there. But perhaps I should not worry. After receiving Bolzum's teachings, most of those who had developed their powers come to Bolzum Temple. There should not be anyone there that would pose a threat to you. Jane has lost everyone close to her. To heal her wounds, it would be good for her to take a trip to where her mother rests. This is where I'll see you off.
I pray your trip is a smooth one.
Thank you, Keeper.
Help us some speed, Julian. I will be waiting with all my heart for the day Jane's heart is healed and you return to the city. No.
Julian, after this journey with you, I'm sure I will be reborn.
Oh, the music! Just do it. Just drop that. Okay. Oh my gosh. Okay. This. Oh, we have the opening credit, the janky animations. Alright, guys. This has been such an adventure. Oh my gosh. Okay. Here are my thoughts on Shining Force 3. This is one of my favorite... I want to say it's one of my favorite games, but I feel I need to let it set a bit, of course, but this was an absolute adventure. It really has been. Even though it has been, like, exhausting this last year, just, like, starting in with Scenario 1 randomly and just getting sucked into the rest of it while dealing with college, it has been crazy hype bullsome. Man. Like, okay, I want to say this. I'll start with talking about the story of these individual scenarios. Scenario 1 was really good. I feel it, okay, I need to keep this concise. So Scenario 1 was really good. It introduced me to the world a little bit, but while it didn't do the best job of it, I kind of got into the atmosphere pretty quick, and by the end of it, I kind of had a feel for the world a little bit. And then went, oh my gosh, where's this Scenario 2 opening theme? But yeah, in Scenario 2 though, we actually got a better understanding of the world, which was really awesome. While I'm personally not really a fan of, like, playing multiple perspectives most of the time, especially when two of them tend to overlap so much, because that can end up feeling like you're doing a lot of the same thing, which was the case for early Scenario 2. But Scenario 2 had probably, like, the most, like, deep and philosophical, like plot, and it had all this, like, emotional conflict and war. It's the one that, honestly, it's kind of crazy where Shining Force and Fire Emblem mechanically kind of had some similarities, but it's kind of crazy how this game, in a lot of ways, thematically shares a lot of things with some of the Fire Emblem games, which I think is really neat. Now, after talking to a lot of you guys, I know there's some people who, well, I should say, like Chinagon, for example, he wasn't a big fan of how this scenario, it felt like it returned to the norm. There's Julian's theme of, like, you know, the normal Shining Force thing, like it's good versus evil, all that kind of stuff. And it's kind of weird in my case, because I think some of it felt kind of refreshing, especially coming off of, you know, like Shining the Holy Ark, where how much it paid off to a lot of things in that game. And I actually really liked Holy Ark. It was a game I didn't actually expect to like anywhere near as much as I actually did. It was really fun. But yeah, as for this game, like, I think the gameplay is really good. The map design, for the most part, is really well made. There's some in Scenario 2 where, like, you know, they tried to introduce some gimmicks, and some of those gimmicks didn't really work, though I appreciate that they put them in there anyway. This one, I feel, had the least gimmicks, or I might be wrong on that, but this one kind of felt like it put a lot more in the player's control, which I actually really like. This one was the most relaxing one to play as a whole. Scenario 2 was all kinds of stressful towards the end, and it was a crazy difficulty spike in the middle too, but yeah, as a whole though, this game is freaking fantastic. Like, I think the story is how much it spans throughout all three of these games and manages to decently pay off a lot of stuff. I think one thing about this game, and I'm not sure if it had to do with time constraints or what, but there's certainly loose ends. Maybe there'll be something after the credits that'll kind of talk about some of this stuff, but, like, alright, so Delmaric's still around, but at the same time, I mean, everyone's won. we don't really know for sure what Domeric's gonna do, but at the same time, it's kind of like, the one thing about Camelot's games, by the way, now that I have an experience with Golden Sun 2 had like a similarly like ambiguous ending where it didn't tie up everything, but it felt fairly satisfying. And then they made a third game, and unfortunately they weren't actually able to pay off with more sequels. So because of that, we actually ended up worse off than we were before, and it sucks. Not to say like you guys shouldn't get a sequel. I think that would be really awesome if it were to happen, but I mean, I can say with confidence, unless there's like a post-credits scene that just like pulls a Dark Dawn on me, which we'll see about that. Unless it pulls a Dark Dawn on me, well, okay, I'll hold off that verdict. Okay, we'll see, because Camelot likes to throw in things at the end. Oh, this is so cool getting to see everything again. Just the bridge and how do 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 do. Oh, it's just so cool seeing all these events again, and just this was such an epic adventure. Honestly, like one thing with Fire Emblem games, a lot of them struggle with is a lot of them have a massive cast of characters. And the problem with it is the games are not very long. And so because of that, they don't really get the chance to flesh out a lot of characters. Now, something that Fire Emblem does that this game doesn't do, really, though this game makes up for it in its own way, where Fire Emblem has these, like, support conversations. So, as you know, there's, like, a whole friendship system in this game. And the way it works in this game actually kind of just keeps the battle flow going. But in Fire Emblem, what you do is you build up support points, and then you have a conversation between characters, and then you can actually learn more about their backstory through the exchange, and then afterwards it continues. One thing I do like about this game, though, is how it lets you just talk to your party members, and how you get to learn what they think of what's currently happening in the story. And you get a good idea of their personality, their motivations. There's little motivations for some of these characters. Some of them don't get individual payoffs. I would have loved to fight. Well, I guess Akane could have technically fought that one version of I forgot his name already, the ninja dude, but overall, though, like, this is a fantastic goddamn game. Like, it's a shame the whole thing didn't get officially localized, and I want to thank you so much, Legalized Freedom, and the rest of the translation team. Just, you guys are the absolute best. And going back on this adventure has really given me more of an idea of, like, the soul of Camelot's games, which I've always, like, admired them as a company, and I feel like, in a weird way, and I know it's gonna sound really goofy for me, but one thing that I've actually seeked for a really long time is closure in regards to Golden Sun, because Golden Sun was one of my childhood games, and with the third game ending the way it did, it's kind of like a game that, like, I can't even go back and really play that much anymore, because I played through... We only have 3 games to work with, guys. So, like, going back and playing them over and over and over again, it's kind of like, it's gotten kind of old. So playing something like this in a lot of their older games has, one, it's given me an idea of, like, where Camelot came from. Because for a while, I was super bitter. I really hated Camelot for, like, why did you guys leave us? Why did you guys do all this? You should have done this thing with Dark Dawn, all that kind of thing. But I took a bit... pulled back, and I kind of looked at it from their perspective, and I mean, they've been at this stuff for years. I wish that they still made RPGs, though, because I really like this game. I really like their style. They have a certain style to them. Some things I don't necessarily agree with, like the silent protagonist thing. I think it can be done really well, but I feel like there are instances specifically in this game's story where it actually hurts the game more than helps it, and it definitely affected Golden Sun 2 a little negatively for a lot of people. But I feel in this one in particular, when we're in Scenario 2, there's certainly a number of problems that came from it. As for, like, the payoff in regards to the Rainbloods in this game, I mean, I think that the Rainbloods... I wish that was handled better. Definitely. Like, I said that at the end of that one chapter, but, just because they hyped them up, like, so much, and then they just kind of, like, threw them in casually, I would have loved to fight all of them at once, like, in the, so, I don't know. That sucks, but hey, whatever. I think that the writing at points, Camelot also always struggles with, like, when they try to add character to one of the main characters. Oh, this is new. Do, 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 do. Oh god, it's the theme! Shugo Takahashi. Oh, is this an art portrait? Oh man. It's weird they don't use Julian's promoted design, but I mean, hey. It's the thing from Holyarch! It's the thing from Holyarch! Oh my gosh! That's so cool! It's the thing from Holyarch! Wait, where is this? I know this art design. Is he going? He's going home or something. I don't know. What is? It's the flying ship. Yeah. Oh. Okay. Is that it? That's it? Okay. All right. I mean, that's cool. That's a nice little bit of fan service and a callback at the very least.
Oh, welcome back, Julian. Please save a record of your adventure.
Okay, well. Alright. Let's make a new one. Let's save all the way over the oldest one we can find. See if there is anything else. And let's see what these guys have to say, because it's going to be the last time talking to these guys.
I'm glad you're back, Julian, but Master Gabriel is already...
Come on, wake up, old man! Slap, slap!
Huh? What's this? Oh, Faye, you mischievous. One of these days I'm going to... Oh, if it isn't Julian, he finally returned triumphant. Thank Albersum, the world has been saved from evil. Oh, the fate of Jane and the others. Don't worry, rest assured everything turned out fine due to your efforts. Ah, about the Holyarch, well, there will be another opportunity.
You see, Master Gabriel couldn't ignore the world's crisis. He spent much time traversing the world for a solution. I used to think he was just a sleepy old man, but I've really come to see him in a new light. Even so, Master Gabriel is exhausted from all the unpredictable events. There were also a lot of things he needed help with, so I'm tired as well. Hey, Master Gabriel! He's sleeping, isn't he? Even though Jillian has returned. Master Gabriel... Eh? Is it okay if I let him sleep? Really? Okay then, I'll give your respects to Master Gabriel when he wakes up. I'm so very exhausted. So sorry, Julian, but I sleep.
What? The fairy was Jane? I know they always throw those twists in there somewhere, but... Huh? Okay. Alright, well, anyway. I want to thank you guys so much for tuning into this part of Shining Force 3, Scenario 3. So, I think I might have known what they're talking about. It could have been building up to either Shining Force 4 or like a Holyarch 2. I'm not sure. Probably more of a Shining Force, maybe. I'm not sure. But I mean, they were talking about Arthur. Oh, Arthur could have been in it. Ah, that would have been cool. Well, either way, that was pretty neat. Fantastic game. Honestly, Sega, do something with this game. Port it with localization or to make it more available to people. Which, I mean, I guess that will probably suck for some of you guys in the translation team because you put so much time into this. But I mean, at the same time, I mean, more people will be playing the game, I guess. So, but fantastic game. I absolutely love it. It's so good. But yeah, after playing this, I think I'm gonna move away from Camelot stuff for a little while. I'm not sure what I will do on the channel next. If you guys want, I mean, I don't know, we'll see. Maybe down the line, but I want to move on to smaller stuff, so you guys will probably get like little videos, a little more going forward. I hope you guys enjoyed following me over the course of this entire playthrough. This has been one heck of an adventure, but I'm glad I took it, and I hope you guys enjoyed watching it, and yeah, either way, hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you guys later. Oh gosh. Yeah, if you guys want to stick around to watch anything else, I currently have planned to... I'm not sure if it'll be like a full playthrough or what, but I do want to do something for the new Fire Emblem game when that comes out. I don't know how long that game will be, and from the looks of things, I almost have a theory it's going to have a few elements that might be kind of similar to Shining Force, but I'll talk about that when the time comes, when the game's out, and I can actually make that kind of analysis, because all I saw was one trailer so far. But, yeah, this game is great. It's been a blast. Thank you all for watching. Thank you all for just showing all this support, to the translation team for making it possible for me to even play this game, to Bowie the Hero for getting me interested in actually, like, finding out how to make this stupid emulator work. Thank you to everyone. This has been a crazy, crazy year. I'm happy I played this. And before you say it, I'm going to do a premium disc. And maybe you won't even have to wait very long. I don't know when I'm going to record it, but I'm going to do a premium disc. And, yeah, I don't know how long that's even going to be. I don't know how long it'll take me to even get it done. I also got to do that bonus part, actually. So I'm not technically done. But, hey, I could take a break. So I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you later. Bye! Alright guys, so I actually have gotten informed since I recorded this last that there's actually a secret ending thing that I didn't know about. I haven't watched it, I just know about it, and I'm pretty sure it shows up if I just leave this alone and don't press anything. So we're gonna do that. This is gonna be at the end of this video, so yeah. I'll see you guys when it happens. Oh. Oh, it's Golem's theme. Okay. Hello? Okay, that doesn't look normal. Maybe I could find a different version of this scene somewhere, but... Elise! What? What? I don't speak Japanese! Okay, so I wasn't able to find a subtitled version of it, per se, but I did find this video, which I'll probably just be playing it over it to an extent. But, okay, so I'm just gonna have the audio going while I'm reading this to myself a little bit. I'll have subtitles there. Hmm.
とぼけないで。目障りなブルザムを消すため、エンリッチの少年を運命のレールに乗せ、遠征軍に援助までしたわね。
そうだとしたらどうだというのだ。
あなたこそ最強最悪のヒュードルの中のヒュードルだわ。
Alright, well, interesting. So, did he kill his dad purely just so that, knowing that Julian would grow up and do this? That's a little absurd, but okay. Huh. Alright. Well, That's certainly interesting. Well, anyways, that's everything. So I hope you guys enjoyed. I will see you guys later. Yeah, this is certainly interesting, and I wonder what a fourth game would have been about. At the same time, this isn't like the most it's fairly open ended to the point that like, yeah, I've seen worse cliffhangers. That said, yeah, I mean, if they ever make a fourth game, it'd be kind of cool. I just don't know how like financially viable that is, especially with how few people even played this game. If they made a fourth game, it probably would just be unrelated, I feel. But who knows? Either way, I want to thank you guys so much for tuning in to this whole little series. Don't worry, Premium Disc is coming soon. In fact, I after some severe grinding, which I'll talk about that in the bonus parts to some degree. Don't worry, Premium Disc is coming. Maybe not as quick as you guys might think, just because classes have been insane. Either way, I will talk to you guys later, and hope you all have a very nice day.